Welcome to our channel, Money Simplified. Today's video is about mindset of the poor people and how we should avoid it. So before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below your favorite part of this video and your finance related questions. So let's get into it.
Hi, welcome to our channel. Today's video is about the mindset of the poor people. In last video we discussed about the money mistakes the people do and should avoid in the start of their career. If the people keep doing those mistakes, that becomes a habit, and that habit becomes the mindset. These are some points which I think we should avoid to become a broke mindset to the poor mindset. The first thing, whenever I discuss with a lot of people, especially the people with a poor mindset or have the broke mindset with them, that they say that I can save later. As we discussed in last video, the time is the money. As Warren Buffett said, that you cannot time the market, but yes, you can spend time in the market. And when you spend time in the market, that will become exponential growth for your investments. But a lot of time people think that, okay, I can save it later, not this month, next month. So that is called procrastination, and that procrastination become a mindset for that. I was reading a survey that 2/3 of people in North America living on the paycheck to paycheck, and 1/4 of them have never ever have a saving account. So whenever you have something saved in your bank account, you always have some confidence, because things can go south anytime, and if the things go bad, you have something to rely upon.
Just like now. Right?
Just like now. So because of the COVID, we can see that a lot of people lost their job. So now they cannot survive because they don't have any saving in their account.
Yeah, they're depending on the government aid.
Another stereotype that people think if you start saving, it must be a big amount. It's a saying that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So when you start saving for your future, it doesn't mean that you have to be $1,000 every month. Yes, you start with a small amount and it become a habit, then it grows gradually with the passage of time. But if you think that you just start when you have $1,000 to save, you never ever got the chance to start with. So whatever amount you have, whatever age you are in, you can start doing saving and investing for that money. The next common stereotype, the people say I'm too old to succeed, especially the people in the 40s and 50s. Let me show you the story. All of you must have heard the name KFC. Everybody, this is a favorite fast food chain for all the young people. The founder of the KFC, he started KFC after 65, when he became retired from his active job. If he would have thought that if I am starting right now, I cannot be succeeded, so we cannot have the KFC right away available in the whole world. So this is a classic example. Somebody asked Warren Buffett that what is the best time to invest? He said 20 years ago. And they said that what's the next best time to invest? He said yesterday. So if the time is past, if the time is gone, you cannot change that thing. But yes, you can start that thing. As we know that in North America, the average age is up to 90 years. If you start even after 60, you still have 30 years to plan and grow the things. So there is never late to start anything. The next point, a lot of time people say that I need a new car to change. We have discussed this in the previous video in detail, that a lot of time people don't have the money to maintain that car, because buying a car is not the one part. Maintaining is an important thing. You have to pay the insurance, you have to pay the maintenance fee, you have to pay for the running expenses. And if that traveling expenses more than 10% of your monthly income, then you're killing yourself. I remember a book that's called The Next Door Millionaire. Everybody should read that book. The author very simply explained the mindset of the millionaire, who just look like a normal people, but they are millionaires. and he discussed about the habits. Might be the next video we can do about the mindset of the rich people. So I will give some detailed references from that book. So as we discussed, the car is a depreciating asset. So if you buy a car, the first year 20 to 30% value will be decreased. In that book, he said that most of the millionaires, they are driving cars more than 4-year-olds, because usually in 4 years the maximum depreciation on the market price of the car is already done.
Yeah.
In 1999, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, his net worth was $10 billion, but he bought Honda Accord.
Yeah.
So this is how the rich people think and how the poor people think. The next point, how to see the paycheck or the money. As we discussed in previous videos, that rich people have the financial IQ and the poor people have bad financial habits. So when the rich people see the paycheck or the income coming in his bank account in his hand, he see how much I should spend and how much I should save to invest.
Yeah.
But the poor-minded people, they think about where they should spend. A lot of time you heard the term, the retail therapy. Even people get stressed, they go outside and try to buy something to calm themselves. This is called the consumer mindset.
Yeah.
And this is also the characteristics of the poor or the broke mindset. But on the other hand, the rich people always think the ways to grow the income, the ways to grow the saving portion of their monthly planning, and way to invest that money to generate more money. The next more common problem which we have for the poor-minded people is they think that if they earn more, they pay more taxes. You remember, I always say, I wish I could pay $1 million tax in a year. If I'm gonna pay $1 million tax in a year, definitely I'm gonna earn at least $5 million a year. I just give you an example. In Canada, we have effective tax rates starting from 25%, it goes up to 50 to 60%.
Yeah.
For example, if a person is earning $40,000 a year, on 25%, he's paying $10,000 for the taxes, and the rest of the money is $30,000 he's getting. But is the same person earning $1 million a year, although he might be $500,000 in the taxes, but still he have $500,000 to enjoy his life. So if you don't try what you're doing, you're wasting your talent. Might be you can get a lead, might be you can land in the career that make you millionaire. But just thinking about if I earn more, I pay more taxes, that thing keeping you behind. And the next common money mindset for the poor people is competing with other people. If you have something, I must have something. That thing would be. If you have the big brand car, you have the best phone, you have the best watches, I should try to copy that. But remember, everybody have their own financial resources. Might be you have a lot of money, but I don't have that much. If I don't have that much, there are two ways. Either I have the ways to learn the new skills, to learn about the money process and increase my income, and to match the things whatever you are having. Or the other way, what is the common thing people do? They take the loan from the credit card, they take the loan from the line of credits and buy the things. Again, I repeat this thing. People buy the things they don't need with the money they don't have to impress the people they don't like. So always try to spend according to your means, and don't try to copy or don't try to follow what other people have. And the last part, a lot of time people say that I cannot be successful,
Yeah.
or I always be broke. I just remember the quote of Jim Rohn. He said that if you think you cannot do something, you are right. If you think you can do something, you are right. What does it mean? Mind will achieve whatever you feed to the mind.
Yeah.
And there is another book which I gave as a reference, is called As Man Thinked. That the classic book, it discuss about the mindset, how to make your mindset to achieve anything. If you think that you can do this, there is always some ways. And when you focus on those ways, you could come to solution of the certain problem. The same thing is the money mindset. If you want to learn about the money, as I told you before, if you learn how the money works, then you can grow that money. If you know the money, then you can grow the money. But it's totally about depending upon how you see the things. If the people think that they cannot do this, yes, they will not do this. If the people think that they can do this, so there are hundreds and hundreds of ways to doing that. So right now, in this era where we're living right now, the information is in abundance. Whatever things I'm talking to you, it took me years to learn, but now I'm just making a video and putting it on the YouTube, and anybody in the world can see it and get benefit from that.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it informative. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below your finance related questions and the favorite part of this video. I'll meet you in the next one.